Alright, guys. So, Activision, as promised 2 days ago. Well, I promised myself that I'm gonna do this, so I'm gonna do this. Before I go any further, though, I don't have any, credential in financial stuff. Nothing. Zip. Nada. Here, just my opinion, thoughts only. I'm trying to learn to, read out the balance sheets and try to understand each the company. And the reason why I want to talk about Activision is because it's related to GME, right? It's a gaming industry, and it's kind of like give you a little bit of an idea of what GME might do, right? Now, I'm not saying that they have the same business model here, because this is different. But it will give you, kind of a reason to say, okay, hey, since the gaming industry is up and up, why not GME? GME is selling games, consoles, and everything to do with games. And hopefully, the leadership will focus on that, trying to delight customer and do all those things in gaming industry. And I think that's really the reason why they want to go into the NFT space. Try to kind of future proof themselves that way. This is the way I see it. All right, so Activision, if you look quickly, of course, they just highlighted the key points here, and you can see that fourth quarter net booking, right, growth of 43% year over year. That's pretty good, right? Fourth quarter mobile net booking grew in the teens, so maybe around 15% year over year. I mean, lower than this, but I mean, it's still 15% up from last year. The in game, I think this is the most important one. Now, I'm thinking this is armors, guns, and all those things, the NFT space, right? Not sure, it could be like bucks. What is it called? I don't. I'm so bad at gaming stuff, but usually they have those tokens that you buy and then you could buy stuff in the game. I think that's what included in here too. And that particular item, it's up by 46% year over year. That's amazing. Now, this is a term that is used to describe a financial standard that is acceptable in the US, right? And non GAAP is non-US, right? So foreign. Okay. Now, this one they just tell you, hey, it's $2 billion, accounting with US standard, right? And the impact of deferrals. Okay. Not quite sure what that is yet. I'll check it out later down the road, but I don't think that's important as much, right? Because it's just calculation, perhaps like a accounting issue here. Okay. Now, if you look at the non-US accounting, it's a lot more than the actual US. So it's always, to me anyway, is also, well, to me anyway, it is important or better to look at the lower number because you don't want to overestimate thing here, right? All right, so we have the let me see. Operating. Yeah. I was looking at that. So in-game net booking were $5.38 billion. That's a lot of money, right? Like imagine if GME could just take, 10% of that. I think that's possible. If they could, take a market share of 10% of that, of Activision, that would be amazing already. I mean, $500 million of revenue just for the in-game item. Yeah, I mean, I think they could do it. Is it gonna be soon? I don't know. I think they need to, for GME anyway, for GME to take that market share, they need to make that wallet accessible to the rest of the people, right? Like make it easier to use than it is currently now. But again, it's a learning experience, just like iPhone or iPod or tune, right? It takes people some time to actually learn the technology for it to be big. So I don't worry about that. Future proof. This is like a done deal to me. To me, okay? Again, I have to stress that. Um, all speculation here. No real data whatsoever. All right, so and then this, I think this is also important as well, the number of user and the monthly active user. To me, that, I mean, again, if GME is able to just capture 10% of that amount of people, that would be amazing already, and I think they could do it 10%. All right, let's move on here. So our game development team grow over 25% year over year in the 2022. Globally, obviously, it's a little bit higher. Yeah, so this is just going through the workforce here. Not by much. All right, so Blizzard's Activision and Blizzard, of course, I guess they make different games, but these are like huge title here. People know what those are. Yeah, again, like I'm not like gamer, but I like to play games and stuff too. Candy Crush, of course, like I was addicted to it. But as you could imagine, look at this balance sheets. Cash and short position invest at the end of the fourth quarter stood at $12 billion. That's amazing for them, right? Okay. Okay. Net cash position is like close to $8 billion right there. We have a and well, when I said we, I mean the gaming industry has an amazing year for this. And to me, my projection is that if it's a recession, people are gonna stay home more. And of course, the most form of entertainment now, since the grown adult right now at the moment are a gamer at some point in their life, or when they were like, teenagers. The form of entertainment now it's gonna be for the adults. The gaming industry, and adult has more money to spend. So this is why I think you see the growth um, that you see here in Activision. Okay, this is talking about revenues and stuff like that for third quarter. Yeah, I'm just not deep diving at all, huh? I'm not honoring my promise here, but to me, if it doesn't relate to GME, I tend to like glaze over it. But I'll link the document down below, so if anybody wants to, you know, go ahead, deep dive into it, you do that yourself. I just want to point out like what's important to me and what I'm looking for in terms of trying to predict what fourth quarter of GME would be like, right? So far I just think that the actual sale of the game, the modern warfare and all that stuff is actually the like here product. The in-game stuff, of course, it comes with the name, with the recognition, Activist, Blizzard. But this is more like an NFT marketplace if you want to relate it to Gmail. This one, it's the actual items that being sold in GME, right?